Hi, Austin. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
I thought today we could talk a little bit about POP, right? So I've always talked about perspective, objective, and people. And given the fact that you're now several years into your real estate career, I'd like to revisit that a little bit with you. So from a perspective standpoint, as you look back as in your career and what you've learned, what were the 1, 2, or 3 most important things that when you started out you wish you would have known to help you be more successful going forward?
Yeah, I think that's a multifaceted question. First, things I wish I knew before I was an agent, and then things that I think buyers or sellers or owners of properties, investors, could work on now to kind of set themselves up for the future.
Okay, great.
As an agent coming in, I just wish I would have known the power that real estate has, and how it can transform your life if you have a plan and you go through that. And I'll follow up in the remaining of this question and answer, but yeah, I think before even getting into real estate, I didn't know all the possibilities, like all the different industries within real estate, you know, commercial, industrial, large multifamily, small multifamily, the different loan types you can use and leverage. And so I really wish I would have known that before, because I think I would have started to set myself up and my family up better before coming into real estate. And now that I'm in, I think it's really important to educate people like me that maybe don't have insight into that, how they can leverage real estate to set themselves and their families up. And that starts at whether you're a buyer, an investor, homeowner. It starts with just having a plan of what you want to do with your real estate. And if you don't have a plan, you're going nowhere fast. So whether you own your home now, you have equity, you don't know what to do with it, well, you don't need to necessarily do anything with it right this second, but you should probably have a plan. Are you ever going to sell that home? Do you want to leverage that equity to buy investment properties? Well, if you buy that investment property, what's your exit plan? What are you looking for in that investment property?
That makes a lot of sense.
So to encompass all that whole answer into a few words, having a plan in real estate really can make you excel. And I didn't know that before, even though I've had plans in other avenues with other ventures. Real estate plans can be very, very powerful.
Sure. And thinking about that plan, so you know, a lot of people plan to own their own home, right? You mentioned in that conversation or that answer that what about leveraging? So now that you've been here a few years, I noticed that you're also working with people who are selling duplexes, fourplexes, etc. What would you suggest people who are now looking for their next level to do, and how would you have them approach that kind of world or that investment world?
Yeah, it's a case-by-case scenario, obviously, but I think, especially in our environment of high interest rates, low inventory, and people kind of sitting in their homes because they have a low interest rate, they may not want to sell, you need to get a little creative. And that's where some house hacking may come into play. So if you're a first-time...
Wait, stop for a second. What's house hacking?
So house hacking, it's where you as the buyer buy a home under a personal loan and through a bank, and you buy that home, and you can rent out rooms in the house. You could buy even a duplex and rent out a full side of your house and live in the other, be a live-in landlord of the other side, and that works up to fourplexes as well. You could even house hack a property by renting out the RV storage on the side of your house to friends and family. It's not a one-size-fits-all, but it's a way to create income through your personal residence and being able to hack that house. You may have a split-level home. You live upstairs, you have a tenant live downstairs. It can look a variety of ways, but it's just an option for people to start leveraging the real estate they have and still have a place to live and not have to continue paying rent.
Interesting. Wow, that's really creative. I hadn't really thought about that. I guess we never used that term house hacking when I was of your age, so that's kind of fun. So, so we've talked a little bit about your perspective. That's an objective, so grow that up. So tell me about people. Obviously nothing ever happens without any help. What are the kinds of people that you are either A, looking to work with, or B, you're looking to help you improve your business?
Yeah, people that I'm looking to work with or looking to improve my business is, I'm really fond on always finding educators and people that have been there before that are able to speak back into what I'm doing, and then I can put my own fresh creative twist on it within the boundaries of the law. But I think finding educators and mentors is super important. Trusted real estate advisors, trusted legal advisors for someone looking to invest into real estate. And then just people that are in other entrepreneurial or business-minded people are really important to get around, because the way they tackle issues or problems within their sector may translate into real estate more than you can even imagine. So just getting around people that are willing to take that next step to grow their life and set up their future. Those are the people I'm trying to be around.
Interesting. That's great. So we talked a little bit, we've talked a lot actually about working with other young professionals about this thing. So if you were to give a message to other people like yourself about, learning or enjoying real estate, what might that be?
Well, there's that saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with others, or find other people to be around. And I found in my plans for real estate and other ventures, I've always tried to go at things alone. And as I've started to get into communities, I've realized that I can learn so much more, so much faster, and it's more fun. You get to be around people. There's more opportunities that come across your desk. And I think just for young professionals or people looking to get a step ahead of the average consumer nowadays, I think it's just important to get around like-minded individuals, finding mentors, finding educators, and finding groups of people that are seeking out knowledge and being able to come back to a single place to share that knowledge amongst each other.
That's terrific. As they say, proximity is power.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time today, Austin. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right.